Canton Fair, we're back.
You know Young La.
Yeah, we know Young
You know
La.
Young La.
How many? It's your customer.
Yeah.
Here to explore over 220 football fields worth of vendors. What would be the cost for this jacket right here? Something like this. There are so many famous brands. Did you guys make these jeans for True Religion? You made? Yes. Really?
Yes.
And we're gonna be going around asking them which brands they produce for. And I noticed on this legging, there's a Lululemon logo, but the 3M's been rubbed off. And the factory appears to have done is put their actual 3M logo there. What their minimum order quantities are, what their price ranges are. So what is the minimum order quantity for something like this? And so much more. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm just noticing down here that little Alo logo. And when I come over here, I was kind of browsing through and I noticed on this legging, there's a Lululemon logo, but the 3M's been rubbed off. And the factory appears to have done is put their actual 3M logo there, which is the factory's name, to fly, written up there. I have a feeling these guys produce for Lululemon and Alo, but let's find out. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Nice to meet you. My name is Clayton.
Creighton? I'm Will, nice to meet you. I have a question, just out of curiosity here. Did you guys produce this fabric for Lululemon?
Yes, we produce this fabric and supply to Lululemon.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and I also noticed that these leggings over here are Alo Yoga.
Yeah.
Do you supply this fabric for Alo?
Yes, also we supply the fabric to Alo and through the middle agent.
Oh, really? Okay, so they bring you the client. So Alo doesn't even know where they're getting it from. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So we know what they don't. That's amazing. So I have a question. What other brands do you produce for?
We produce for Under Armour, for example, Lululemon.
Yeah.
And also Puma, Adidas.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
What's the minimum order quantity for fabric?
It's about 3,300 meters.
3,300 meters.
Yes, per order, and also 300 meters per color.
300 meters per color.
Per color.
How many meters does it take to make something like this?
It's about 1.5 meter.
1.5 meter. So 300 meter gives you enough to make 200.
About yes.
Got you. Very nice. It's
Thank you.
beautiful construction. And do you guys have a partner you work with to do all of the sewing?
We don't have the sewing factory.
Okay, so
It's
you're
all-
purely fabric.
Yes, only fabric.
So I have a question. For fabric like this, how much does it cost per meter, roughly?
First, I give you per kilo, okay?
Sure, per kilo.
Per kilo is about $8 per kilo.
$8 per
Yes,
kilo.
it is made of nylon spandex.
Nylon spandex.
Yes.
Do you know what the composition is?
This is about 80% nylon and 20% spandex.
Wow, incredible.
The meter price is about $3 per meter.
$3 per meter. So expensive fabric. It's fancy fabric.
Yeah, it is. It's made with high gauges.
Yes.
High gauges, very good quality.
Yeah, it's
material.
incredible. The quality is great. Amazing. Do you have a business card?
My name is Clayton, but he missed one T. It should be Clayton.
It's Clayton. Here's all of the information.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you.
having me. I like these socks over here. Very detailed. All different sections of the sock that are actually knitted in. It looks like stand socks. So what is the minimum order quantity for something like this?
300 dozen a design.
300 per design.
Yeah.
And what would be the cost per unit?
$2.65.
$2.65
Yes.
per unit. MOQ 300.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. And so how long would it take for a sample?
Samples, if using this color, we have the existing color, it's about 7 days.
7 days. And if I give you custom design?
Custom design, we need to check if we have the existing yarn. If we have the existing yarn, will take 7 days. If we need to dye, that need 2 weeks.
Okay, very good. Is MOQ 300 for fully custom as well?
Yes.
Amazing. And then how long does production take?
It depends on how many quantity you take.
Let's say for 300 pieces.
300 pieces,
Yeah.
need 20 days.
20 days.
Yes.
Very fast. Amazing. Do you guys have a name card? Cindy.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
What do you do, sorry?
Thermal underwear.
It's also like sportswear, no?
Yes, can be used for ski, etc.
What's the MOQ on something like this?
500
500 pieces.
pieces per size.
Okay, but since we're per size.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Only 2 sizes.
Usually
Because
only
2
two sizes.
sizes can be combined.
Okay,
as
so
one.
small, medium, large, something like this.
No, for men, ML as one size, XL, 2XL as one size.
Right.
Yeah, that started from
Sin-
7 above a set.
$7 per set, so that's top and bottom.
Yeah.
Wow. Since we're such good friends, could you do less than 500 MOQ?
It depends. Some styles we can do, some we cannot.
If I give you custom style, something like this.
On this one, too complicated, special yarn, maybe not. We need depends on styles.
So what styles can you do less?
Some very basic one.
Show me.
Not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
Nothing
very,
here.
Very basic one.
did not bring to the fair.
What would something like this cost? Just the top?
Around 5 or 6
$5 or $6.
Yeah.
For how many units?
for 1,000.
1,000. What if I want 500?
1.5 times.
1.5 times, so 50% more expensive. It's very nice.
Because we need to buy special machine. And the machine very big every
Yeah.
day. They can have lots of pieces ready garments.
It's all jacquard style, and even here, this is 3M, right? This is reflective.
This is just to hide the
I know,
logo.
but you could do something like that if I wanted.
Easily.
You did it here.
Yeah, that's easy for us.
What kind of brands do you produce for? Do you work with any brands we might know?
Many different brands.
Any that I might know that are popular?
New Balance.
You work with New Balance?
Yeah, and some other workwear brands. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I don't look like I work.
No, workwear brand
Like what? What kind of workwear brand?
like SIR in Italy.
Okay, you're right. I don't know. So you work with Italian brand too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is very nice as well.
Very
Beautiful.
special.
How special?
We call body map and different places, different compression.
How do you even design something like this? Like, how does the brand explain to you?
It's really complicated. Some designed by customers.
So I really like this. I would love to make something like this. And so, how much would a sample cost?
It depends on the quantity. You can contact us and we will reply you how much. If we have available samples in hand, we can give you for free. Need to be customized.
Yeah, something customized. If I wanted to give you my own design.
Very cheap. I will not charge you a lot because
For
you
a
are a
sample?
good friend, right?
I'm good friends? What would sample time be? How long would it take?
Normal yarn can be 2 weeks.
Is
Special yarn 1 month.
Is this normal or special?
This is normal.
Could you give me an example of special yarn?
Special yarn we have a lot here.
Could you show me?
This one.
What's the composition on this?
Polyester,
Okay.
polyamide, and elastin. And some we have wool.
Okay, I see. It's a little bit more lightweight.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Very nice. Even on the inside, reversed. Very nice.
Or some we use some easy warm yarn to get warm easily.
Could you show me?
You cannot see from outside.
Yeah, if you feel it,
Feel
there's like a special.
Yeah. And you wear it, you will feel you get warm easily.
So what's the MOQ on something like this?
Same.
Same. And what's the cost?
Cost
Not set, just top.
$7-8.
And then set?
13 depends.
12 to
Yeah.
13.
Depends on the quantity.
Do you have a name card?
Yes.
How do you pronounce your factory?
A1.
A1. So he takes pictures of your customers and then he tries to contact them after? But
Yeah,
how does he
maybe.
even do that? How does he even find out what my information is based on how I look?
I don't know. Maybe because later someone will drop by.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't like that. This is not right thing to do.
No, not at all. But I'm not gonna go to his booth anyways.
People need to be loyal and honest. I think that's very basic to do the business. That's the way you can do long-term business, not
I agree.
short time.
I agree. I like this mentality.
Yeah.
Yo, this hat's kind of crazy, honestly.
It is.
It's pretty sick. What is minimum order quantity for a hat like this?
1,000.
1,000. Could you do less? Maybe 500? 300? 300?
2 by 2.
Okay, price goes up. So you could do 300. Could you do 100?
我知道他会 maybe 50, 100 or 50.
50?
Just a joke.
Just a joke. Okay, so what's your lowest?
500.
500. Okay, but for me, maybe you do 300, special one time.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much would it cost for 500 units?
2.2.
$2.20 for 500 units like this, with the washing and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. And can you do custom on the inside?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
If you use your logo.
Yeah. $2.25 for our logo.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 cents more if you want to use your logo. I have to ask you one more question. This stuff to me is crazy. So if I wanted to get on like the Canadian swag and do this, a hat like this, what would this whole situation cost?
Cost?
Yeah. Well, what's the MOQ for something like this?
1,000.
1,000. But maybe you do 500.
Yes.
Okay. And how much would it cost for 500? Yeah.
$3.20.
$3.20. And I have a question. Oh, $3.50? 3.5. Okay, $3.50. Does the price change if the animal changed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can change.
Oh, you could change which animal, but is price the same for shark?
Yeah.
Same. Okay, so same no matter which animal. So if I wanted to do my own animal or my own design, could you do this?
Yes, but have to pay the mold fee.
How much would the mold be?
2,000.
$2,000 for the mold. And then the cost for the hat is the same.
Yes.
Understood. Very cool. Wow, this is a whole new level of original. They really got some crazy stuff going on. If you want to make something like this, embroidery on the back, you can contact the homie Naomi right here. Thank you so much. If you are a brand owner looking for factories, I have tons of them listed on my WAP with minimum order quantities, price ranges, brands they work with, and so much more detailed information. It's all available on the WAP, and the link is in the description of this video. If you want to check that out, let's keep talking to these factories. Did you guys make these jeans for True Religion? You made?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, our factory.
Okay. What's MOQ for something like this?
1,800. It's okay. It's
800,
Okay.
1,000?
Yeah. Normally we do 2,000, 3,000, 400, 2,000.
Wow, big quantity. Could you do small quantity? Maybe like 300
For the try order, we can do
for the
it.
trial order?
Yes. It depends if the price is.
And so what's the price for something like this, True Religion?
Which market you're going to show?
The North American market, just pure cost before shipping.
Before shipping. Men's, right?
Yeah, men's.
So similar like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, to 11.
$8 to $11? 8 to 11. Okay, something like that. Have you guys made anything else for True Religion?
Of course.
Could you show me? And so, question for you, for a cargo pant like this, what would be the MOQ, minimum order quantity?
Normally we are 1,000, 2,000. Yeah.
1,000 to 2,000. And what about the price for something like this? Roughly, doesn't have to be exact.
11.
$11 around? Something like that. Understood. Amazing, guys. Do you have a name card? Did you guys make this?
Yes, our
Wow.
factory.
Do you have more product like this? Yeah, this is very cool. So, what's the minimum order quantity?
The quantity
Yeah, minimum.
1,000,
1,000. Oof, that's a lot. Could you do any less?
800.
Could you do 300?
How many can you?
200?
200.
200.
One color.
One color.
One size.
Multiple size, one color.
How many size?
4 size.
500.
500, one color, 4 size?
Yes.
It's too much. What's the cost for something like this? This looks like a piece that ROA did recently, actually.
$3.8.
$3.80 per piece? $3.80?
Yes.
What fabric is this made out of? Polyester?
No polyester.
So what is this?
Nylon and spandex.
Nylon and spandex, pure?
Yes. Polyester.
What's the composition?
handfeel is hard.
I know, this is
Yes.
better hand field. What's the composition?
92 nylon and
8% spandex? And you can do it for $3.80.
Yes.
Do you have a name card? What is the minimum order quantity for something like this?
500 each color, each style.
500 each color, each style. And how do you guys make this?
By hand.
Everything here is made by hand.
Some
of the
are
styles.
by machine, some by hand, some are machine and by hand together.
Okay, this one is all by hand.
Yeah.
100%.
This styles are by hand.
Okay, and so MOQ is 500. Would you be able to do 300 units?
Yeah.
You could do 300.
Yeah. The price would be 10% increased.
So how much would the price be for 500?
Around
$4. And then for 300?
300, yeah.
10% more. So maybe $4.50, something like that. And so how long would it take to make a sample of something like this?
Normally, we have the ready-made yarn maybe 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah, if we dye yarn, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so I'm also curious about stuff like this, like bandana.
Yeah.
So is this all handmade?
Yeah.
This one too. And what's the cost for something like that?
3.8.
$3.80 for 500, and then 10% more. Okay, a little bit of a different product. Well, a lot of people like the balaclava. This one's by machine. Okay, so how much would something like this cost by machine?
3.5.
$3.50. And you can do custom design. We can change
Yes,
whatever we want.
Can change to the other designs, what the customers like.
Whatever design you want. And what's the minimum order quantity for this one?
Also 300, 500.
Okay, you can do. You can do. Okay, very cool. Amazing. And then lastly, I want to ask about this. So this looks a little bit special. Is there something special about this?
Yeah, this material is paper.
This is made out of paper.
Yeah. It takes a long time to make that.
So it's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. 5.5.
$5.50
Around this, yeah.
around this
Yeah.
for 500, and then 10% more for
just
300.
to give you the rough price.
I gotcha. And how long would it take to do a sample of something like this?
Maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Per unit? Wow, that's how long it takes. And how long would we have to wait for sample?
Yeah, just we have the ready-made 1 week.
1 week if you have ready made. What about production for like 300?
For example, 1,000 each color, each style. We should make around 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And then if it's less, shorter?
Yeah.
So maybe if we do 300,
40 days to 50 days.
40 to 50 days for 300. Incredible.
Procedure is the same.
Yeah, it's the same, but just takes more time. So here, I'll show them your card. You guys made this Von Dutch hat, right?
Yes.
What's the MOQ on something like that?
500.
500 pieces.
Yes.
And what would be the cost for an item like this for 500 pieces?
2.5, I think.
$2.50?
Yes.
You guys made this one too? So Von Dutch?
Yes, this one that too. This is the price to the 2.80.
Oh, 30 cents more.
Yes.
Okay.
This one is a little simple.
Yeah, this one's more complicated.
Yes.
Understood. And $2.80, that's with the label here, embroidery on the back, custom seam taping inside, and special brim, $2.80.
Yes, 2.80.
Wow. Yeah. You guys manufacture for Young LA as well?
Yes, you know Yang La.
Yeah, we know Young
You know
La.
Yang La.
It's your customer?
Yes.
So how many pieces do you make for Young La? 6,000 per style.
Yes.
So 6,000 like this, 6,000
Yes,
like this.
yes.
Wow, they do very well. So how much does it cost per unit?
3.5.
3.5 for this one, 3.5 for this one. I'm surprised this one is more simple than this one here, no? No? This one more complicated?
This wash have.
Oh, there's a wash on it.
And under the
Embroidery.
is
But what
the-
about this one? This one's simple.
the print is special
complicated.
print, yes. Special print.
Okay. So then you did all 4 of these for Von Dutch too?
Yes.
Wow, amazing. You guys are good. This one for Miss 60?
Yes. Yes.
You guys did this for
Yes.
60. This one's really nice. I like
You-
the embroidery
you know,
on the side.
You know many brands.
Well, we do. So how much for something like this with embroidery all over?
3.60.
3.60. And then how many units?
At least 500.
At least 500. And so I have a question. If there's a new customer that wanted to come and make hats with you, what would be the minimum order quantity for new customer? 500? 500? You wouldn't do maybe 200 to start?
No.
300? No?
It's too
Too
quantity
small.
too small.
Okay, okay. Even if price is a bit more, even if they pay you more per hat? Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. So something like this, what would be the MOQ for the ERL style?
100.
100 pieces. Really? It's very low. You're able to do that little.
Yeah, because
Okay.
this is more complicated.
Oh, you even have kids style too? Okay. And so what would be the cost for this jacket right here? Something like this.
Around 100.
$100?
Yeah.
Wow, very
Because-
expensive.
Because it's very complicated. We need to cut one piece by one piece, one line by one line.
If I had a different design, you can do a different design too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We can do it by
whatever we
ourselves.
want.
Yeah.
Understood. And if I wanted to use different material, put my own label, fully
Yeah,
custom,
yeah,
you guys
yes.
can do everything.
Yeah.
So how much would a sample cost for an item like this?
Sample double.
Double.
Yeah.
So like $200.
Yeah.
And then
And-
what's sample time?
Sample time. Normally, the normal style is around 2 weeks, but since this is more complicated, so we may receive your design, and because it will take a very long time to make the pattern make the very, very high technical required and less stage.
So maybe how long?
Maybe 3 weeks, I
3
suppose.
weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what about production? How long is production?
Based on 100 set.
Based on 100 sets, yeah.
Normally, the production from the sample 90 days.
90 days. 90 days. Okay, I got you.
This is the regular time.
What's the name of your factory if people want to contact you? King Home.
Yeah, King Home.
Here.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a comment. Let me know where you want us to go next. I can't wait to share more factories with you. This is what we're doing, and this is what Glass Factory is all about, making manufacturing transparent. If you want to check me out on other socials, my Instagram and TikTok are @WLazary. And if you want to find a list of factories that can help you produce for your brand, you can check it out on WAP. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.